I can't hear, but still trying to call her. I need a bliss and I feel like I'm on.
So here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight. Daniel Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part in getting this man to this spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
Well, self-belief is a powerful thing. He has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Azul Zulfikar Almabaev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, Khamzat Chimaev is back as this round gets underway. Undefeated fighter who has officially taken the sport by storm. His fight against Gilbert Burns back at UFC 273 probably is going to end up in the Hall of Fame, but Khamzat didn't want to talk about that this week at all. He wants a quick night at the office. He wants to get a finish, and actually said he believes it's going to materialize on the feet and not the ground. We shall see. Lands the ground and pound strike.
Big ground and pound. Wow, he actually reversed.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Big right hook there by the champ. This is where he wants to be. Oh, nice elbow.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
he needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes up. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. He's got it locked in.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there.
Controlling the fight behind that jab. He's got great kicks. Oh my God.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the game.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him. Great ground and pound by this man.
Final seconds here in round one.
Using a lot of good movement.
5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, man, take a seat. Breathe. Listen, that was awesome. You really hurt him there. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be...
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go. This next round is underway. He got worked in that previous frame. We'll see if he has recovered here as he enters this next round.
You don't recover in a minute, so he needs to extend the recovery time. Fight at a slower pace. You cannot go in there slinging leather again, or he'll find the light shut off.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Chimaev's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down.
He passed the half guard.
Right into side mount.
Getting him out here. Nice transition.
Close guard. Oh, guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
Darce choke attempt here. Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. Darce choke locked in, it's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his...
And he's out again. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs. He is now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Making all these shots count. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. 10 minutes in the books.
Take a seat, bro. Listen, I need you to stay a little bit more active, a little bit more movement. Keep that head moving. I need you to get behind that jab and start.
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Right on the button.
Continuing to go to the head.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. And back to his feet. Massive left hand.
There it is again. Look at that. Oh, beautiful level change. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across.
Oh, great submission defense. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Let's go! Get him off you! Get him off!
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Chimaev's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
You know, it has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see him worsening.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
Oh, these are some big punches here from the top, DC. He hasn't needed to enter his opponent's guard yet, and he may not have to.
He may not have to, but he's doing a good job of being aware. There's danger when you're standing on top of your opponent like that. You got to watch him up kick. Notice how he leads with his hips.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be
Huge elbow hit.
again.
Oh, he dove with the punch and it lands.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut. They're so equal.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Chimaev's right back to the full mount. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, he's got his back now. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. All right, close guard now. So he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Chimaev's in half guard.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Fight.
Well, he has really started to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Chimaev's doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up in those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you.
All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
Oh, looks as though that right eye might be starting to shut. Yes, it is. 20 minutes down, 5 to go.
You lost that last round. It was close, but he got the better of you. You had 5 minutes to go out there and show this world who you really are. I know you're better than this guy.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. The previous round figures to be a tough act to follow. Just a great balancing job of patience, accuracy, and aggressiveness.
You watch him and you see the relaxation in his approach. Everything is flowing. The shoulders are popping. The feints come out. The jabs, the right hands, everything just seemed to be clicking. He was in the zone. Sometimes basketball players say they're throwing the basketball into a garbage can.
Right.
In the first round, it looked like he was in his zone.
DC can't throw the ball in the ocean.
I can't throw the ball into the ocean.
Got pretty good 15.
I got a good jump shot, man. Come on.
are closed here. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Fight.
All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing step.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with. Very bad.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Big left hook coming. It's blocked.
Another big takedown.
Fight back. Fight back.
Lands with the ground and pound. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Fight.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh! Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times.
That will do it! Khamzat Chimaev, one and done!
Wow! That was nasty!
The official decision is in. We said it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by knockout here tonight. Not quite as quick as the knockout of Gerald Meerschaert, but another quick night at the office for the undefeated Khamzat.